But there's a chapter in the book that was one of my favorite to write on the transitions home from work, how tough they are. And how, if you're like me, you've had a very frustrated partner look at you more than once in your life and say, hey, I know it was stressful. I don't work for you. Change gears.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
No comment.
No comment. I use a metaphor in that book, in this chapter, of a lock. And how did that come to me? Because I was reading the book series, The Rivers of London. And in that book series, there are two gods of the Thames. And the Teddington Lock is where, right outside of London, in Teddington, is where custody changes for them. So I went to the Teddington Lock because I was interested. I met the lock master that runs the lock. She gave me a 3-hour lesson that day. We let narrow boats through the Thames. I learned how a lock works, and that's the metaphor that I use to talk about the research on what do we do when we spend all day locking in, hyper-focused, compartmentalizing, getting shit done. And then instead of going home to our partner, when we get home, we spend 30 minutes in the garage on TikTok because we can't bear to go in. So why do we do that? Because we need a lock-through period. We need time to go into a chamber, metaphorically, change levels, let go of where we were, lower ourselves to the rhythm of what we're doing now. Cognitively, we would call it cognitive and domain shifting. And we need time. So I looked at the lock master at Teddington and said, this shit is taking a long time. Can we get this chamber filled up a little bit quicker? And she said, locking through takes what locking through takes. If you rush it, you risk capsizing.